after 7 o'clock, I'm going to call the Zoning Board of Appeals meeting to order. Can we start with a roll call?
Alberto Paratori.
Aziz Hassan.
Norma Drummond?
Rocco Limatori.
Art Mahoney.
Thank you. Can I ask everyone to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
Pledge
allegiance
allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wow.
You forgot it.
Been saying that for how many years, right? All right, couple things before we start. Number one, this is our last meeting of the year because the December meeting would have fallen on Christmas Eve, so this board is not going to it's not going to meet on that evening. I do want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you as my board members for your diligence and your being here every meeting and all the site visits that you do. This is my 25th year of serving on some board in this town of East Fishkill, and I really have to tell you, we work well together. It's really a pleasure working with each of you. You know, you're all committed to being here and being ready to go and making sure that we get the best for the applicants that come before us. So to all of you, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Back to you.
We'll see you in January.
Thank you.
After we're done.
You also.
To Jackie, to Julie, to Matt, and to Michael, again, as the professionals that support us behind the scenes and here at the meetings, I can't say enough. It's a great pleasure to work with all of you guys. You know, whenever I need an inspection done, Matt's always right there to do it. So it's really, you know, and Jackie answers 1,000 questions for me, and, you know, so just for that, our meetings, when we get here, they run well, they run smooth, and we're ready to go. So thank you, everyone. So, and happy holidays. All right, one last thing, snow. In the event of snow, because our next meeting is going to be, our next meetings would be January 28th or February 25th. In the event of snow, if town hall is closed, our meeting is canceled. It is not postponed, it is canceled, all right? And anything that's on the agenda would just get moved to the next meeting. So for the two gentlemen that are before us, if you are assigned for a public hearing and we have snow, then what I would ask is that you change the date on your sign to the next meeting, okay? Just so that your neighbors are aware of that. So with that said, we have one set of meeting minutes to approve. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of October 22nd, where I made one amendment to them?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And with that, let's get right into our business. So we have two reviews tonight. There are no public hearings, so these are not, neither one of these are the first time we're seeing them, and neither one of them is open for public comment this evening. At the appropriate time, we will invite your neighbors in to come and give us any comments on either of these. I don't want to mutilate any names here, so my apologies ahead of time if I'm not saying something right. So application number one, Appeal 4127, Anuj Singh and Curtis Blaylock, 5 Old Grange Road, Hopewell Junction, requesting an 11-foot side yard variance for a proposed 24 by 26 or 624 square foot detached garage pursuant to section 194-107 and the schedule of bulk regulations. The footprint of the existing house is 1,731 square feet. So who is here for this application? Come on up to the microphone. So again, first time we're seeing this. Are you David?
No, I'm sorry. My name is Chris. Here in lieu of the owners, with the construction company, as the owner's rep, they're out of town for this week.
Okay, and
So
we have a notice. Okay, good. Okay, so if you can take us through this.
Yeah, basically, just like you said, we're requesting a 11-foot side yard variance for proposed 24 by 26 detached garage. The footprint of the existing house is 1731. The owner of the property next door is Rainbow Pools, who has been in contact with the owners of the home, and from what we've heard, they have no issues with this proposed building going up. So
is this, what direction does this house face? It's kind of like, looks like it's catty-corner to the road?
it's like
to Old Grange Road?
facing southwest, the house.
But if I'm on Old Grange Road, what am I looking at? The corner of the house?
The front of the house would be facing south. If you're turning off of,
I'm on Old Grange Road.
yeah, and you make a right into the driveway, and the house, the front of the house is facing south.
So I'm looking at the side of the house, thank you. The corner, the front corner of the house, because what I'm getting at is the garage is in the front, is in front of
Yes,
the front line of
correct.
the house.
The garage would be in the front.
And I don't
of the-
see that that's being requested as a variance. Because the front line of the house is the side of the house, Jackie and Michael?
If you're looking at the picture, it's more like the, I guess it would be the southeast corner.
Directions aren't going to help us, it's, okay, because I don't even, oh, there's north all the way over here.
I agree, yeah.
It's,
It's the
what's
side
the
of the
front
house.
line of the house here?
I have,
The house is the front of
No,
the
no, no, that's okay. It's a technical question we have to answer here as opposed to, what are we using as the front line of the house?
Where the door faces on further down the page, just it's easier. I mean, it would be further south.
yeah, the building is further south from where the house is.
I cleared for this shed. This house faces 52, and the shed is on the right side of the house.
Correct, yes.
So, actually, so Norma, I see your question there. I actually think it does look like it's going to the front
Yeah, it
yard
looks
of the
like
house.
it's, if I'm coming out the front door, I'm going to be looking at this,
It needs a front yard variance, correct?
you're requesting to put this in the front yard, right? And if you come out your front door, it's going to be in front of you?
It's kind of on the side, it's not
Kind of on the
directly
side,
out
I won't dispute that, but it's in front of the front line of the house.
I agree.
It's off, there's a patio on the side of the house, so it's more directly in front of the patio as opposed to being in front of the house.
So that's, okay, then I will ask you, what is the front line of the house?
I don't understand your question.
And
Trying to,
trying to follow code,
Yeah.
okay? And a detached garage is not supposed to be in front of the front line of the house. So,
right, from looking at the front of the house, it wouldn't be directly in the front of the house, it would be to the right of the house, in line with the patio, so the garage
one
itself.
corner of it that's 110 feet in appears to me that it's not past the front of the house. So I think we just need to cover ourselves here and put in the extra
Right, I think it's a
variance.
front line variance rather than a side yard variance.
Okay,
Well, it's also a sideline variance,
Yeah, it's sideline, yeah.
because it's only 14 feet from the sideline.
I see, it would be both.
All right, so I think it needs both.
Yep.
So explain to us, why is it being requested for this location, and can it be
I
pushed
really
back a little
don't
bit?
know a lot of the details on this. I was brought on last minute in lieu of the owners coming in, so I don't have a lot of details to answer for you right now. They basically told me that the neighbor, Rainbow Pools, was okay with putting it there because that was their property right in front of it.
Okay, but that doesn't help us.
So you need a front variance then, so we
God, I don't need it. You're right.
we would
you
need it for the owners.
But this board needs to, for us to grant it, we need to understand, why do you need it, and what are your other options? Why could it not be moved further back?
Right, I would assume that's a property line issue, I'm not 100% though.
Well, usually it might be topographic, maybe there's a hill or an incline back, further back.
That's exactly what it is. In the backyard.
Okay, can we ask-
it's off and there's trees, and it's like a wet area.
Can I ask you to come up to the microphone and speak?
I don't know, I don't want to like it, I don't know.
Oh,
Don't say nothing.
oh, you're the other advocate.
I cleared for this, so they can't put it in the...
Okay, got it. All right, well, I hate to say this, but this isn't a public hearing, so, although you've been more helpful than,
Yeah, I wish I was more helpful, I'm sorry, I really, this is what they gave me and I'm coming here and,
is anybody else as confused as I am?
I see exactly what you're referring to.
Yeah, so it's...
And why there? Normally, we would be told, why could it not be somewhere else?
Absolutely.
Well, I think it's kind of difficult to put it somewhere else, from what I'm seeing. I mean, I see what he's doing, he's putting it at the end of the driveway.
Is he?
In that
No,
case, he
he's-
needs
he's-
both variances, though.
No,
He's not. Putting it at the end of the driveway would have it further in from the sideline, so that would eliminate that variance, and it would be more in front of the house. So,
Whatever it looks
On the
like here.
first survey.
The front of the house is the
last
side of the
month,
house.
It does show the dirt berm, and it shows a play area behind where the garage is going to be, which is not on the new survey.
I have a site plan that might be more helpful, if I could present that.
I mean, it looks like it's the end of the driveway.
does it have topographic information on it?
It's a site plan that shows a map of the existing building and where the proposed new garage is to be.
I mean, you stuck it back further.
I don't know if that one is the same as... This is the updated. Okay.
Am I missing something here? The driveway, it's right at the end of the driveway.
Driveway ends here.
Right, yeah, he has to extend the driveway either way. But I mean, it's at the end of the driveway pushed back.
Right. So
I see what
why
you're
couldn't
saying
it
over
be,
here.
why couldn't it be back here?
Right.
That's what I'm
And
trying to
then just bring
understand.
the driveway around.
That's, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
Normally, we
yeah.
would be told why it could
Sure,
not be back.
Sure, I mean, there's something here.
Why could it not comply with code? That says well.
That's as well, so you have your dirt berm here.
Right.
Yeah, I see your point.
I mean, maybe
Because
they
that would
don't,
take it
maybe
out
they
of the
don't
front
want it
line.
too close to the, whatever that is,
Playground. Looks like play area.
Yeah, something play area.
So,
So I don't know what to tell you. What's it gonna look like?
It's on the site plan, if I could present this, there's a drawing of it.
Is it
that
gonna
shows-
match the house?
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna match the exterior of the house.
Yes.
Yeah, you did provide this front elevation, side elevation in the package.
looks like siding.
Is there a second floor to it? How high is it?
No, it's only one level. 18 feet is the overall height to the roof line.
18 feet is pretty high. Is there a second floor to it?
No, the garage space is 8 feet, and then there's a 7-foot, 8-inch space above that.
Is it gonna be,
18 foot to the ridge
That's
line.
just going to be open storage above.
a second floor or just loft and?
It's just yes, there's a
Joists and-
second floor for open storage.
So there is a second floor? That
Yes.
was what I was asking.
Yes.
Are there gonna be stairs to the second floor?
No stairs, there's probably just going to be possibly a railing with access to get up there for parcel storage.
A railing normally accompanies stairs. But I just asked if there were gonna be stairs and you said no.
The drawings do not show stairs going up. And it just says open storage above.
Yeah, I think we need more information.
I don't think you're helpful.
I don't think we're ready for public hearing on this one. There are too many issues.
Okay?
So I would suggest to provide the drawings for the next go-around in
Not
January.
your fault, you were last minute, you came in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, wish I
I
could
think we
have...
just need more information from the homeowner or the owner.
So I'd recommend you call the building department between now and the next meeting and then go over some of the plans with them. I think they could help guide you as to what you'll need.
Right, because you guys have no building plans or anything to go to look at, so you need drawings, obviously.
I mean, I'm going to do a site visit to figure out you know, whether it is... in
Yeah, where
front-
it's facing?
Where it is facing. 'Cause, I mean, I know where Rainbow Pool is,
Right.
but I don't know where this particular property resides.
Yeah,
There's
it's-
a church next to it, and it's like,
The Rainbow Pools owns the property on both sides of Old Grange Road, and this house is kind of back to the right of that.
To the right, diagonal to the church.
And
Yes,
that's
correct.
all fine, but again, we need to understand why this location and why not.
Absolutely, yes.
Somewhere
So
else.
We just need to present enough information for you guys to go off, so you can make a decision. And once you have that, you know, we'll go from there. So we'll have to come to another hearing next month, I'm assuming?
January.
January.
It's not a hearing, it's another review.
Another review, okay.
Yeah, we're not setting this up for public hearing because we just don't have enough information.
Okay.
Make
All
sure the
right.
So in the
measurements are on
meantime, I'll
there, too.
contact the building department, we'll get all the pertinent information to them, and
Maybe do a site visit and,
go from there.
yeah.
Okay.
And my suggestion would be to have, a bigger
Site map.
site map.
Yeah.
So, and with numbers to see where,
And measurements, yeah.
front yard,
I have all that here. I don't know if I could present that to you right
yeah, but I
now.
need it up here for my, for my
Okay.
review.
Gotcha. But so I can't present that right now.
No.
It sounds like we have what you have.
Survey, we have.
Yeah.
I can blow it up.
No, but again, the thing is, the front,
Because they sent it to me electronically.
oh,
If
okay.
you can't see that, I can,
It's just too difficult for me to read.
yeah, I gave everybody.
We said that.
I brought everybody up there just-
Well, not only do we have the survey, but I have drawings here too, as well. Yes. Architectural drawings.
But
The garage, right? We have that.
You do have that?
Garage, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, are you talking about this?
We don't have the
Yes.
architectural
We have it.
drawings.
Okay.
We just have
It's,
this.
but it-
But there's no
that's,
measurements.
and that's what's telling me there's a second floor.
Right.
But it's not showing me the inside to show me what the second floor
You
is.
need more detailed information.
Not, it's not showing me color, it's not
Okay.
telling me it's matching the house.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm asking,
Okay.
okay?
Got it. So we'll get all those details and we'll go from there. Sorry for wasting everybody's time tonight.
No worries.
Part of the
Right.
process.
We'll see you next month, well, we'll see you in January.
January.
Item number 2, Appeal 4128, Lacey Russa and Luke Colmeyer. 1281 Route 82, Hopewell Junction, requesting a 7-foot rear yard variance for an existing 16-foot by 18-foot or 288 square foot shed pursuant to the schedule of bulk regulations. Good evening.
How are you?
Good. So again, first time we're seeing your application, if you can just take us through. It's an existing shed. Did you put it up, or was it there already?
Yep.
Okay. How long has it been there?
I probably knew more about his application than my own application. I was just told to come here, so,
Maybe he knows about yours.
Oh, my God.
sorry. So, somewhere around a year-ish,
Okay.
yeah, so.
And you are?
Luke Colmeyer,
Okay, so you are one of the applicants here?
yeah.
Okay. And so it was put in this location for a reason? It was put in this location because it's the
Yeah, it's
flattest
the high-
area, because it's,
Yeah, well,
makes sense for the use of it? Why?
Yeah, well, all of them. There's, I thought my property line before I got the survey just went from the corner post to the corner post, but if you look at it, there's like this little,
Yeah, there's a jag to it.
yeah, I had no idea, so I measured.
So you thought the property went further back in this area?
I literally took a rope and went from the,
Okay.
to measure for the setback, and then,
Yeah, I agree with you. If you think that if your property had gone straight across, like most
Yeah.
properties would,
I
then
had
you
spoke to my
probably
neighbors.
easily had another 20 feet.
yeah,
Okay.
that's,
Is there a vegetative line there? Is there something there that,
Yep.
does your neighbor behind you see this?
no, I installed like a berm and trees and stuff, but. yeah,
Okay,
he's
so it's
cool.
not visible to the people who are
I mean,
behind
maybe,
you?
honestly, like, maybe.
This
in
time of year with
like
it-
this, yeah, you might, there's no.
What color is it?
The same as the house, a light green.
So light green is going to blend with the vegetation again.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shed, yeah. He likes it, I mean,
Have you talked with your neighbors about
Oh,
this?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, so there's no issue that way?
no.
So Norma, the
Yes.
original application to the building department was November 21st of 2022.
Oh, before the shed went up?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might have been, I'll be honest with you,
And-
maybe it was 2 years, I don't even know.
Then you had twins too, right?
I have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and 2 newborns,
Yeah,
or 2 9-month-olds, so yeah.
So there was a delay before you could get in to apply
Okay.
for the variance.
Everything's a blur, I'm sorry. It might have been 2 years, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we put the application, she did it all, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I installed it, she did all the paperwork.
Throw somebody else.
There's lots
Wow.
of screening on all sides. I've got
Okay.
photos in there. that-
All right, so, I mean, again, I don't have to worry about this being visible from the street, like the other one was. It's not in the front of the house, it's...
No, I
if it's-
planted
if
trees
it-
everywhere, yeah.
If it's minimal impact to your neighbors, as long as they're aware of it,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not worried about this
Okay,
one.
motion to advertise?
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. So we will see in
Great.
January for a public hearing. Jackie will give you your information because you got to put a sign on the property.
Yep.
Okay? And then, well, hold on, you've got a flag lot here. So yeah, you just one sign at the entrance to your property.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Okay, and then we'll,
That should work.
yeah, and then we'll see you in January.
January, yeah.
January.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate you guys,
Motion
thank
to
you.
adjourn for the year.
Second.
I like that. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
For the whole year.
7:22.